You tuned in to something real, something legit, something real cool, but we get deep. Where we go deep, dive deep into reality and discover not just who you are, but how you became who you are. I'm Malcolm with Afrovibes TV, and we got a special guest today, Zay Howard. Oh man, one of the underrated artists right now, trying to get on the radar. Up and coming artist. Guy's great, versatile, and really, really talented. We're gonna go to commercial break, and when we come back, we're gonna get right into it. Zay, how you living, man?
Doing good, man.
Good, man.
Good to be here and good to see you doing your thing right here.
It's a show, man. It's good to see
Happy
you.
to be here.
Yeah, it's good to see you doing your thing. So I just want you to know, bro, I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? Coming out, doing your thing, stepping out,
I appreciate it, man.
stepping out on faith, doing your thing and elevating that, letting the world see you, you know. I just want you to tell a little about yourself to the people, vibes out there.
Well, just another one from the bottom, trying to make his way to the top, and basically like what my brother said, just trying to step out on faith and, show the world who I am. But, the talents and gifts that God gave me, I just want to let my testimony be known and let my voice be heard.
For sure, but before we get into these testimonies, we're going to talk about us.
All right.
We're going to get into a little icebreakers, ask a little couple of what if questions.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But for any of y'all that didn't know, he mentioned, he's my brother. So,
Yeah.
he is my brother,
Yeah. That's
older brother at that. I do sometimes look up to him and sometimes we look eye to eye, we get at it. But, I still love the bro. So, tell us, a little bit more about, before we get into the icebreakers, tell us a little bit more about, the video you just dropped your music. So,
Oh man, it was nice, man. Everything played out. We recorded at the Post Houston.
for sure.
Found a spot last minute. It was crazy because I didn't have a spot to record it at.
Mm-hmm.
I found a spot and everything just fell into place, man. Everything just connected and it actually came out good, better than I expected.
Man, it was live.
Yeah.
When we was there, we had to help out with a lot of stuff. And a lot of artists don't have, upcoming artists don't have the support that we gave, bro. But it was live. It was a cool little experience. My reaction to, my brother being an artist is like, dang, bro, you my bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a new thing that God has revealed to me as far as talent in the family. One thing I do have some problems with is that I wish it would have came out earlier.
Yeah.
Maybe we would have had a little something in the pockets already, So yeah, so we gonna get to these icebreakers, man. So these are gonna be for us, and we gonna talk. We gonna do this thing. We gonna go in deep dive into it and get right with it.
All right.
So look, icebreaker. What ifs? It's the what ifs, and we gonna be real. Cause me and my brother, we did grow up in the same household, all the other extra stuff, all that. So, all right, I want you to be real though. I want you to be real. All right. So arguing over what if? I'm sorry. Instead of the what ifs, let's start with scenarios. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's go scenarios. Scenarios. All right. And this is a big one because I want to talk about this one right here, because he didn't really finesse me over these, but I'm gonna say it. All right. So arguing over who had to wash the dishes when neither of us did them last, or we don't know who did them last. So let me say this: have you ever finessed me washing the dishes? Usually, typically though.
Have I ever finessed you over watching
Have
this?
you ever finessed me when Mama said one of y'all get in there and wash them dishes, and it wasn't my time, and it was his time?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, see.
Yeah,
Oh man, it's coming out.
I did.
It's coming out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure you finessed me too. So shit.
Nah, I for sure did. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, that's just part of the game, bro. That's part of the game, man.
Yeah, for sure I did. Yeah, hell yeah.
But during those times, the times you did finesse me, I couldn't even say nothing, bro. Nothing get mad at you because I knew all the times I finessed you for sure.
So that's so that's what I'm
Even,
saying. So okay, yeah.
it's even game.
Okay, that's what I'm.
It's even game.
All right.
All right, let's go to the what if. We're gonna be one what if, a couple one if. All right, so all right, here we go. What if Mama said, right? We do got the same mom, same dad. What if Mama said she only got enough for food for one plate tonight? Who getting it? Who she gonna choose out of me, you? We do got a sister, by the way, older sister. But who she choosing? We gonna take her out of the equation. Who she choosing to eat that last plate?
So I'm gonna go with this. I'm a middle child, so I damn sure ain't getting the damn last plate. So I'm gonna cancel myself out, and it's out of my sister and you.
Hold up.
She the only girl,
Okay.
but you the baby.
Okay. But look though,
Gotta go with the baby.
the baby and that don't mean nothing.
Gotta go with the baby, man. And it's always the babies that's in denial. Your ass been in denial all your life. So
How?
Cause you act like you act like you ain't spoiled. You the spoiled child.
Typically,
Everything gonna go to you.
I mean,
Yeah, I gotta go with you.
yeah, okay, all right, cool. I
I ain't
take
trying to
that.
put you on the spot. But
No. I get the young, middle, old thing. Feel me? I get it. The young get
it's
everything.
always the babies act like
Always
they
the baby.
never heard and they never get this and that. They get everything.
Okay, all right, okay.
I gotta
cool,
go.
cool.
I gotta go with you getting the last plate, bro.
All right, let me say this though. We ain't gonna bring up too much of the middle child thing because I already know a lot of people have middle child
The
trauma.
world know.
But y'all gotta know how hard it is for the youngins in the family, because the youngins in the family, we still learning, getting up there. But it's always, we good, It's cool, it's cool.
That's what they all say.
I mean,
That's what they all say.
just saying, bro, I get it. I get the middle child thing, bro. I get the middle child thing for all y'all out there. But, it be privileges for the middle child sometimes. Let's say that, man. Sometimes it does. But it depends on, whatever.
We don't. The middle childs in the world know what's up. I ain't gotta go.
Hey, I got you.
Y'all know we locked in.
All right, so look. All right, here we go. All right, look. So let's do this one. Hold on. Let me find one. Let me find a good one for y'all, man. All right. So, okay, here goes. What if you got caught stealing from the corner store, right?
Oh, okay.
What if you got caught stealing from the corner store, and I was with you, right? And I was a part of it though, but you got caught, right? Got home, you already know what time it is. Get to the mama, get to, what time it is. And she asks, you know what I'm saying, and who did it and why? And it was you, and you got all the whoopings and everything. Would you take that? Would you take that, or you just take the charge, or you just say, hey, it was Malcolm idea too?
No, I always took the charge, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think I was.
You always took a charge. Okay.
I never really
Let me think.
I never really gave you up.
Let me think.
And anything we did together. But if I would have got caught, I never gave your name in.
Have I ever gave your name?
Plenty of time.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
well, what age? Okay, what age bracket we starting in? Like,
Age bracket. All right.
let's start from like what? What you?
All right. Let's start
We talking middle school, elementary? What we talking?
middle school.
Middle school? Nah, you ain't do that.
Okay. What about the time where we tried to run away?
You gave me up.
I didn't give you up.
You gave,
Shawana gave you up. My sister gave you up.
but you gave up on me.
I did.
Yeah.
How I gave up on
I
you?
tried to run away. I tried to run away from home, and it was one of them things where I know I ain't the only kid that tried it. I did it.
No, facts.
I had everything planned. I had the blankets. I had the toys. I knew where we was gonna stay. I knew I picked out the freeway, everything. And my brother was supposed to come with me. I jumped out second floor. I landed on my ankle bone.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I was hurting, but I was good. I looked up because I'm waiting on my brother to jump, and all I see is him looking out the window. He was like, nah. I was like, oh.
The reason why I didn't jump, I'm gonna tell you, it's from I mean, second floor. You know what I'm saying? Second floor. I see my brother do it. I'm down. I'm 100% down. But after he jumped, he was rolling on the ground,
Yeah,
and then you roll like then telling me, come on, come on. No,
well, I was gonna catch his ass. I was gonna catch him though.
I mean,
But
how you was hurt?
I was gonna catch him.
Ain't no way.
Anyway, he right. My sister did, cause she looked out. She was like, she seen me. She screamed loud. Hey, X trying to run away. Mama came out the back door, saw me. It was over.
So she low key, with the real one that snitched.
Yeah, it was born here. It was
For sure.
my sister. Shout out to Shawana, man. Shout out to my sister, man.
Hey,
She saved my life that day.
here go a real. If me and you got in an altercation, if I got in an altercation, right, and it was my fault, how you handle the situation?
Altercation with somebody else?
Yeah, two other. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's easy.
Easy.
I'm gonna have to step in, regardless of right or wrong. That's my brother. But at the end of the day, when we go home, when we done with it, then I'm gonna be on your way. I'm gonna talk to you.
And that's how it's supposed to go down.
But I'm gonna never. It's always us for anything. But right or wrong, I know you're wrong, but I'm gonna have to talk to you about it afterwards. But I'm never gonna shy away from, step down from helping my own brother. So nah.
Just want y'all to know that, man. I ain't got no real brother like that. You ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Vice versa, likewise, though.
You know what I'm saying? You
Mhm.
feel me? So just want to get that out there.
Yeah.
All right. So look, one thing we want to do is let's go in, dive deeper in the surface on you. You know what I'm saying? So, what inspired you? Okay. What inspired you? You don't have to edit this part. Phil, you're gonna have to edit this part, Phil.
We was going too long though.
Phil, yeah, I didn't know. I want you to at least show me the time. Give me a 2-minute warning.
Listen, I said 3 minutes. I said 2 minutes.
I didn't see it.
Let me show you my
Yeah,
phone,
just-
'cause
just-
this is not paying
Just show.
attention.
So let me say this, Phil. Hold on, Phil. Let me say this. I finna start. Phil, let me say this. All right. So when we'll be back. We're gonna go on commercial break. When we go on commercial break, when we get back, we're gonna go dive deeper in the surface. I'll see y'all later. All right, welcome back. We here. I got a couple questions for you, bro. You know, and I want you, to let them know. This is we going beyond the surface, so we diving deep into you and your journey, right? So one question is, if you had to share one moment that changed everything for you, what was it?
If I had to share one moment that changed everything for me,
Mm-hmm. Do I know about this?
so is we talking about as far as like my music, or we talking about just like my life in general?
Your life in general. So if you could share that as far as like one moment that changed like everything from that. Is it music?
Actually, no. I think
Okay.
I gotta speak about a time where my stepfather spoke to me.
Okay.
Name is Paul, man.
Mm-hmm. Good man.
Good father.
Good father, yep.
Walked in the room one day because I was a trouble child, troublemaker.
Mm-hmm.
And he knew, everybody know that basketball is my life.
Right.
You know, I eat, sleep, drink basketball.
Cold, yeah.
But I was a troublemaker.
Mm-hmm.
He walked in the room one day and he was like, man, you ain't gonna make it in the league. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't gonna make it far in basketball. And that kind of broke my spirit, because it's like, dang, I'm hearing that from you.
Yeah.
And kind of caught me off guard. So I stared at him and he said, yeah, you might as well hang that up. And, he kind of got my attention with it.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, yeah, man, if you don't get your act right, good grades, good morals, you want to do what you want to do, you might as well hang it up. But he knew that I loved basketball so much. And that day, he just walked out the room and just, I was just quiet and I was just really thinking about what he said. And from that day on, I really just wanted to like move positive
Right.
and I want to do the right thing.
Yeah, because I can tell y'all this, bro. Paul, shout out to Paul, man.
Yeah.
Really is a good father. And sometimes, you know, he'll tear it down just so you can rebuild it right away.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of like what you said on that because he also gave you, as far as me looking up to older brother, he also gave you the willpower to do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't for Paul, I'm gonna say this, man. If it wasn't for Paul, a little negativity. Sometimes you got to give a little negativity to bring out the positive. You know what I'm saying? And I can see exactly what you mean because we all done had a couple of stuff Paul done said, but it actually brought us out a lot of ways and made us, you know, partially who we are today. Besides my mom, you know what I'm saying? So besides our mother, so that's a good one. I mean that made you push forward into something and change your life as far as like, all right, now I got to do something different. I got to attack what I need to attack because it's something that I'm missing. So Paul seen something in you that you was missing, and he put that piece in there together, which made, you know, partially who you are today. I like that. That's a good one. All right. So I got another question for you. You know, okay. So what's something you never really told the world that shaped you who you are today? Anything. So
Something that I never really told the world that shaped me who I am today.
what is something you never really told the world that shaped you who you are today? Like this. Tell us one thing that shaped you who you are today. What is your
I gotta
your
go with. I
foundation?
gotta go with. See, this is why I praise basketball so much because I gotta say basketball going. I'm talking about from middle school, high school, college, semi-pro levels. I've been rejected. You know, rejection.
I'm a witness.
And taking it, I think I was built for that because it made me who I am today. Just going through rejection after rejection made me like stronger mentally. I praise myself on that because I'm mentally strong.
Yeah.
Because of that, and I never been the type of guy that just quit. I hate quitting, and it made me build so much fire that I want to prove something. I wanted to prove everybody wrong, so it had to work.
Okay. Yep.
I never gave up at it. Rejection after rejection, I never get. It only made me strong.
Sure did.
So I take that energy and I put it in anything else I try to do. Music, basketball, anything, life, you know, situations. I look back at that. Like, if I can go through that, being crushed mentally, spiritually, physically, I can do anything.
Yeah.
You know,
you're right.
That's what I.
That's a good message too for the youth, because I'm gonna say for the youth, because as a little bro, I done seen it all, bro. So as me being young and younger than you, you know what I'm saying, I done seen it all. And a lot of my drive, I can say this, a lot of my drive, and I know I told you this before, a lot of my drive come from watching your drive, you know, not giving up, no matter what's the circumstances, no matter what everybody say. You keep going in that direction because I know your foundation, and your foundation is Christ, you know, and through that, that's all you see. And I'm not gonna say the road is perfect or the journey ain't where it's at, but I see in you a lot of things, strength, like I see the strength in you, which, you know, carried on to me. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, yeah, that's a good one, man. And if you could tell the youth one thing from your journey, the youth one thing from your journey, and what they can learn from it. One thing. It's all about dreams. It's all about chasing things. It's all about having your stuff in order. Who is your foundation? Who you depending on? So, if you could give one thing, bro, to the youth, is as far as a lot of guys, 'cause a lot of guys have basketball dreams and don't see it. A lot of guys have artist dreams and work at it and fail and don't see it. What can you say?
I gotta tell them that, man, it's a lot that I really want to say, but I'm gonna keep it short and sweet because you gotta. I'm gonna leave with this note. Trust God. I'm gonna just say it, just like it sounds cliche.
Yep.
but you gotta trust them because it's a lot of things that you're gonna do and you're gonna want for yourself, and through failure and through life, you ain't gonna see it, but you gotta believe that it's there. And there's always gonna be a point in time where what you're supposed to do is gonna talk to you.
Mm.
Take that and run with it, whether people believe you or not. Cause you know what I'm saying? That's what I did.
Yeah.
I didn't listen to the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't listen to nobody else. It was only me and him, me and my relationship with him. And I always knew, because he always told me in the back of my mind, he always remind me, hey, get on your music.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, make a song. Hey, do this.
Well, what kept you from doing that? Because it's been times where
It's life. Life will keep you from doing that. Like, you got distractions, you got procrastination, you got a lot of stuff in life that'll keep you from doing it. But, man, when God really wants you to do something, he'll make it heavy on you.
Absolutely.
When you keep running from it, he'll box you in and force you to do it. So
that box ain't no joke either.
It's no joke, but
That box ain't no joke.
It's what you need.
Yeah, for real.
Keep running from it because that's a part of it. You know, I know that's a whole nother story, but I was running from this.
Yeah.
Because I was putting my eggs in a basket and something else.
Yeah, all of it. So instead of just expanding us, you know what I'm saying, expanding yourself. And you do have from being the youngest, just watching you, bro, you do have like a great testimony that's still in the test right now.
Yeah.
So it's still growing.
Yeah.
One of the huge testimonies, man, I remember coming to the basketball high school state championship game, and they didn't even put you in for 1 minute. It's a lot of stuff that, and I'm pretty sure, you know, more that you come out, the more the stories gonna come out. But y'all stay tuned to that, you know. Bro, I think bro should write a book. I think you should. You know what I'm saying? Because it's deep, bro. It's deep. That's why you own Beyond the Surface, because it's deep. It's deeper than what it is. And through all the stuff we done been through, right? From how the struggles that we went through of growing up, being together, and you know a lot of stuff about growing up and not really having a lot. But God still kept us afloat. But we wasn't where, you know, where typically everybody else was. So what kept you grounded? As you and the family of 5 during that time, what kept you grounded when we was going through all we was going through?
I always knew God was gonna take care of my future. I already knew I was special. From the things I was going through, I knew I was gonna come out special. So I believed in it. I dug my head down. I kept going with it. That's what kept me going. I didn't want to let my family down. So that's what it was.
I like that. That's good. That's good. Because we both think, I mean, you know how close we is, bro. Like I say this, whatever mindset he have, I have. Because it's like we talk, we sit down, we conversate, we go through things, but we always have these conversations about our foundation, which is God. And we stay afloat. You know what I'm saying? Just, we always talk about these times where we're gonna do this and do that. And it's a blessing to see everything unfold. You know what I'm saying? And what we talked about. So, and the stuff that we went through, especially you got one of the greatest testimonies that anybody had in the family. So as far as following Christ and what he wants you to do, and it seems dry, put you in the right direction, you know? So you can leave us with one thing though. I want you to leave us with one thing, your favorite scripture, and leave us with one thing that you want to let everybody know and keep with them at heart.
I don't have. I got so many scriptures, bro. I don't have.
And you in love with all of them.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I don't have a favorite scripture, but
Spotlight one.
All I have to say is the one that repeats and it stays on repeats in my head is I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me, man. But I'm gonna leave with that. Just never give up. Never give up on anything. Keep going. You don't need anybody else to tell you nothing else, man. Go on YouTube. Listen to that Never Leave, man.
Please do.
Go ahead and check that out for me.
Check that out, man.
I'll support your boy.
I'll support.
And this is a good show, Afrovibes. Shout out to Afrovibes TV. And
Big Phil. Big Phil. Stay tuned. Hey, this is Beyond the Surface. With I guess XJ, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Go check his video out. And we'll see y'all later.
She said I would never leave. Your love pouring into me, yeah. And I'll be who you wanna keep. And I'll see your love and never leave. She said I would never leave. Your love pouring into me, yeah. And I'll be who you wanna keep. And I'll see your love and never leave. You don't wanna wait, that's why you're keeping me involved. I'ma take my time, I gotta make sure you for sure. I ain't tryna play you, but I've been right here before. Just so you know, it's been a while. Call me late at night, I'm the one you're thinking about. Tell me to come over, you ain't seen me in a while. I don't wanna fight, I don't. You ain't like them other ones who ain't right for me. Ran out of patience, I can't be waiting. They out of sight to me. Now what we gon' do? I know you want to make all this right for me. She said I would never leave. Your love pouring into me, yeah. And I'll be who you wanna keep. And I'll see your love and never leave. She said I would never leave. Your love pouring into me, yeah. And I'll be who you wanna keep. Here we go. And I'll see your love and never leave. Trying to show me different. I'm trying not to be distant. No, keep talking to me, I'm listening. Yeah, don't worry about none. We'll figure out some. I'm dying to feel love. I would give my all, but I ain't make it far. Cause they would let me fall, so I can't make this up. Told me, boy, it ain't your fault. It was they lost. Could've had it all, but they wasn't right for me. Ran out of patience, I can't be waiting. They out of sight to me. Now what we gon' do? I know you want to make all this right for me. She said I would never leave.